That scene gives you some idea of the contribution of the designer in film and television. And that's what we will be looking at in this program. It's been said that the designer puts everything on the screen except the actors. Action or hand props, set dressings, finishings, the walls, doors and windows, and the costumes. That's everything except the people themselves.
Mankind has been aware of the value of design for a long time. Even in the Stone Age, cave drawings formed a scenic backing to the rituals of life.
The ancient Greeks designed their theatres to include their natural surroundings. Later, the Romans, with their highly developed engineering skills, built their theatres to include rising tiers of seats and permanent scenic backings. This meant the designer had to work within a more confined space. As theatre continued to change through the ages, so too did the role of the designer. In the Elizabethan period, permanent backing buildings were relocated downstage. Again, the space in which the designer had to work was altered. Although some 20th century theatres appear to be a far cry from the past, settings and costumes have changed very little.
In principle, the present-day drama stage is similar to those earlier acting areas, and designers are still providing sets, props and costumes to create an environment where the players can perform.
But these days, there is another challenge. The three-dimensional representation of reality on the theatre stage is now taken over by the need for a two-dimensional representation of reality on the cinema and television screens.
The designer's task in both these areas is to create an illusion of depth on a flat surface.
The audience has changed considerably too, both in numbers, we can count our viewers in millions, and in viewing conditions, especially with television. Film and television each have distinct production processes which the designer needs to bear in mind.
One very important difference is that film is usually shot with a single camera, where the camera sees only one point of view, unlike television productions, which are recorded by several cameras at the same time.
Oh, come on, old boy. I wouldn't feel so bad about it.
But I feel like such a fool.
Oh.
This is a fairly typical single-camera setup in a studio situation.
Embarrassed you?
This shot from the film camera's viewpoint is the main continuity shot of the scene, often called the master shot.
By the way, would you like another one?
No, thank you. I don't think I'll ever drink again.
And cut. Okay, next one, I think, Glennis.
Okay, check.
When it's completed, the crew can relight and reposition the camera for other angles or points of view, which will be separately shot and then edited into the scene at a later time.
Thank you. Camera on the other side of the chaise.
10 seconds. 9, 8.
A television multi-camera setup, however, must cover a variety of viewpoints at the same time, and the scene will be shot in real time.
Oh, come on, old boy. Don't feel so bad about it.
Ready 2.
But I feel like such a fool.
Shot 2. Camera 3 ready close to
I
B.
said, Julia. To embarrass
Shot
you.
3.
In the control room, the director sees a picture from each camera and selects which he prefers to be recorded onto the master